the interesting part, Macha, this is year 2024, right? These scams are not spreading in newspapers, Macha. The interesting part is the way these scams are getting spreading. I find it really fascinating, Macha. These scams are not getting any footprint on television or radio or anywhere. Basically, these are running on social networks, social medias. Commonly in Sri Lanka, it's basically running on Facebook because it's so popular in Sri Lanka. After the traffic will initial people will get the people's from social networks like Facebook. YouTube is not much. Instagram is might be another point, or might be from an influencer like showing off with really big houses and collection of cars, and they are putting get this link and go here and subscribe, and they do everything to get people, and those people will point it to a social network, so sorry, messaging app like WhatsApp, commonly used by WhatsApp, Telegram. These small groups are getting really popular.
Yeah.
People are jumping into those groups and checking out what's happening. Okay, this is good. If certain people, some person sharing a screenshot with edited image that he got this amount of money, then people are not scared. This year, in this much time passed, people still believe in those kind of things. That's like really, in my opinion, it's not scary, but it's really interesting. The awareness of the people. We are used to these social networks and messaging apps for like more than 5 to 6 years. We have already faced those scams. Like MTF was not long ago. There are certain scams are popping up like mushrooms, but people still tend to get to these. They are not thinking twice before jumping into these. That's really fascinating. So the approach the scammers are getting is really next level. I saw certain scams are getting famous brand logos and everything.
Yeah, man. The funny thing is, madam, because there are like a lot of success stories. The ones who have actually involved this kind of a Ponzi scheme, and they have received ample amount of money, and they were like publicly sharing that how they got that type of money, and where they found that type of a task to complete, and how they received the money, and what sort of things that they should be doing in order to receive that type of money. So there were like a lot of success stories, and people tend to believe that if they follow that type of a path, then they will initially have this type of a money at hand as well. So like the thing, like the scheme that we are talking about today, Majan, it actually spread through WhatsApp. So I saw like a couple of WhatsApp, more than a dozen of groups. So I saw within those groups there were people actually who they received money. I think those are victims actually. Those were not the ones who actually operate in these type of schemes. Those were victims. So basically, they received money. So what they had to do is they were posting. They had to post some reviews in Play Store for a Sri Lankan movie. I don't remember exactly the movie, but I saw recently the ones who actually operated, or the ones who actually directed that or produced that movie, they posted a statement online saying that though they are not involved in this type of a scam, and they are currently aware of that this type of a scam is going on. So it was published. I don't think people probably they've seen it, but I don't think they're really aware of it. But having said that, people, when they joined into that WhatsApp, actually, as I mentioned, there were like dozen of groups, and within each and every group there are around 300 people. So yeah, basically there are around 3,000 6,000 people who are actually false victim behind this type of a Ponzi scheme. So when within those groups, actually we if we can join that type of a group, and we can actually initially do the initial task. So what we have to do is we have to put sort of a freebie in that particular movie, and after that they provide us with some money. I think 900 rupees. Then we can actually receive that money, and then we can just bugger off from the WhatsApp group, and we can just tell them to.
That's like a way, what do you call it? It's a big brain thing,
Yeah.
right? Get the initial amount.
Then they were like success stories, people posting that they have received their 900 rupees, and after that the ones who are actually operating this type of scheme, they contact the person privately and tell them that if you need to earn a higher a return of investment like this, then you have to invest some money for us. I think it's around 8,000 something like that. So what they do is, after they have invested that type of money, they're saying that they are going to give a little bit of bigger task, which you can receive more than 900 rupees. So, and actually there were success stories, that type of success stories in the group as well. I think those are the ones who are scamming the group. So they are putting that they have received around 6,000, 7,000 rupees, while they have upgraded their what do you call, the initial tier from the 900 rupees, then invested to another tier. So after that they're getting much higher amount of money. So that's how it goes. The thing is, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Then I have an idea about how this thing will sort out. So I'll briefly recap these steps for you guys. Initially, there will be a message or text from unknown person from in WhatsApp or Telegram or anywhere that you are available, or anywhere that is public, saying if you like to earn small chunk of money for a small task, and they are asking to do like visit a link or like a Facebook video or YouTube video, or even put IMDb rating for a certain film or TV series, sort of small task, and they will give like 500 rupees to 1000 rupees. As we found, like they were like ranging for 500 to 900.
Yeah.
Then they will get your banking details and they will deposit that money to you. It will create a small belief in yourself with, okay, these guys are actually paying out, so I can get certain amount of money. Then not you, but they will propose that there are certain levels in this system. This is the basic level. If you want to move to the second level, it will pay out more, like 1500 to 2500. Those levels are tearing up, I think, for more than 25,000 for a task. Then if you want to go to the next tier, they will ask you to get a subscription as in they need a small chunk of money from ourselves. So they are investing 900, let's say for example 900 rupees for us. Then they'll put to whatever bank we are sharing them. They might even willing to do easy cash also. So this is like really well established now. Then they are asking, they are just putting like let's say 900 rupees. They will deposit your account. Then they are asking for like 500 to 2500 to get the subscription of the next year. So then after you pay that, you will be added to a small group. That this group contain all the guys that became victims of this scam and already put their money to those scammers, and certain tasks will be popped up in those groups, and you just have to complete those tasks and share a screenshot or whatever they are requesting. Let's say if they are requesting to subscribe to a YouTube channel, then you just have to subscribe to that YouTube channel and get a screenshot and share it that in the chat. So they say that they will pay out to you for a certain amount of money, more than 900 rupees. I'm simply explaining steps of the scam. Then if you are lucky, you might get paid for this one also. Then they will ask you to move up your tier. Then they'll ask you for more money for a more expensive tier. Please note that in which each and every tiers, they will be paying out more. So the greedy factor in yourself will trigger, okay, this is easy money, right? 900 rupees. Now it's like 1500 rupees. Okay, I can get it up. Okay, 25,000 per day is like really good amount. Like really educated person can't even get that kind of money for a day. So basically, they are using our greedy factor. In the interesting thing that in these groups, there are certain people who share that he's in the tier this, and he got this much of money for this task, and they will share those screenshots and evidences, so that will cheer you up or motivate you, so you are tend to get the next year. So this is like not a pyramid scam. They are like basically collecting those people that are willing to spend some money to earn some money, spend small amount of money to get a huge chunk of money. This is the scam. I'm sure that more than a lot of people, as Kanishka explained this to me, I also got a message in Telegram like 2 months ago. They were asking to complete a small subscribe to a YouTube channel. I think they needed a screenshot. They offered me 500 rupees for that. Pro tip: you can get that 500 rupees. As did I. if in this world, no one is offering you free money, right?
Yeah.
If certain person is offering you free money for no risk at all, be aware of that. They are not asking for your bank card numbers or anything. They're just requesting you a bank account number, branch number, and your name, those details. Wisely, I shared those details, and they did deposit me 500 rupees. Then my step was, then I blocked them, unsubscribed from that YouTube channel they proposed me to subscribe, and kept that 500 rupees and waiting for another scam to come to me with another 500 rupees. But actually, I didn't join their groups, and I noticed like within 2 days the account details got changed. In Telegram, you don't need phone numbers to text with someone, which is you can text with someone with a username. I noticed that a lady was there in their DP display picture, and it got changed to a male person. The name got changed. I knew that this is a scam. Those sort of things are really common in Telegram.
Yeah.
This is the basic steps. Make sure, skip that pro tip. Don't get that money. Don't get that money. I think wise thing to do, if you're getting such a message in WhatsApp, Telegram, I don't know about Messenger, there are certain, okay, this is the scam. I hope you guys are having an idea. I didn't have an idea. Kanishka explained it to me. Then I got an idea. Okay, this shit happened to me also. Okay, let's discuss about ways that we can avoid these things, because at certain times, at certain circumstances, you might be expert in those scams. You might be a really knowledgeable person, a really intelligent person, really smart person to avoid those things. But with your small mistake, you might become a victim of these scams.